I think my
Hey
sound
man,
is off.
same man. What's up, Cash?
What's up,
How
bro?
you doing?
Not much, man. Tuning into this Kawhi and fucking KD game, man.
Yes,
This
sir.
this
What you
series,
think? What you think?
bro. This series, I think this is probably the best series in the first round.
Oh, I agree 1,000%. We're seeing Kawhi Leonard and KD face off 1-1. Like what I'm realizing watching this game, Cash,
They're
is
guarding
these
each other too.
these two guys aren't like your average all star. Matter of fact, they're not even your average superstar.
No,
Kawhi
super.
Leonard and KD are household names for a reason, bro. Like these are upper echelon players. Two Finals MVPs, two championships. It's crazy to watch, man. It's crazy to watch. Kawhi Leonard's a robot, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I must have been sleeping on Kawhi Leonard this whole season, bro, because like I didn't think we are gonna see this.
And with Paul George is out though too, so this definitely makes it a different situation as it pertains to how this team could have really been if Paul George was in. You know what I mean? Like the Suns would really, I think they would have a tough time defensively. You know what I mean? Because
Oh no,
Kawhi
for sure.
is killing them out here. Like he's also like getting buckets out here, bro.
Buckets, bro.
But you know what though? The Suns are looking like really good defensively. It's just like their superstars are just really making tough shots for real. And again, the
Kawhi
more
Leonard missed. He was at the left, he was at the right baseline. He got the ball. He faded away, but like he didn't even look at the like basket because like the fadeaway was so tough.
Mhm.
And he missed it, bro. And like I was shocked. I'm like, wow, he really missed it.
Search real quick. But yeah, man. You see that boy Book looking good out here though too. You can't even say he ain't doing his thing though.
No, he is, bro. Book's looking good. Although Aiden's looking like the second best player, because even though Aiden is very shit on defense, Aiden's offense alone makes him a top 3 center at this point. If we're gonna be completely honest, Ben has fallen off for me, just because yeah, bro. Like I don't care. I'm putting Aiden over Ben, but I don't wanna bring other people down and like do comparisons. But this Suns game is crazy though, bro.
What about some bonus this year?
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, Sabonis, it's weird because they used to have him as a power forward. So, like, I don't know. I have to think about that. And I haven't even watched the games. I haven't watched one.
I don't think he tried to dunk it. He didn't even get it.
Ooh.
Now you got Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul going for a jump ball.
No, but CP3's ass, bro. No. Yo, Cash, you need to give Russell Westbrook some credit, fam, because where I'm coming from, if you put Russ on the Suns and put CP3 on the Clippers, we're up by 20 right now.
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. Because Chris Paul is he's a better like off the ball player than Russell Westbrook. Like Russell Westbrook, even though like Russell Westbrook can be a good team. Really, the downfall of his game is really his shot selection and return. But other than that, I mean, he's a really great rebounder. You know, like he still gets assists. Like he still averages triple doubles. But at the end of the day, yes, I was talking shit, during the season because I said, he's gonna be shooting like shit. He has been shooting like shit though, low key. But he's really making it up in other areas, especially making plays, crucial plays in the playoffs though. So really, it's just that, bro. He's coming up. He's placing his value in other things and in ways that help the team. Because in playoff basketball, bro, like all these little things, it counts as far as like what else you can contribute. You gotta understand your role in each game. Like some players might have to eat, you gotta let them eat, and then you're gonna have to fill in other roles. Maybe play, either lock up on defense, probably key off on boards. Or maybe you just passing the ball, or it's your night. You probably yakking threes, or just on fire that night. People might be going to. So especially with that 76ers game, Like Tyrese Maxey, he was looking crazy out there. He was the leading scorer for the team over Embiid. So those are games you can expect, especially when, when they gonna try to double Embiid, or even challenge Harden to shoot three. He's not finishing at the rim no more.
Hey man, Harden has the longest active playoff streak in NBA currently right now. He has an 100% playoff appearance, which is more than any other star. Stars like Curry, LeBron, Kevin Durant, they've all missed the playoffs. Harden has never missed the playoffs once in his career. He's made the playoffs all 14 seasons, been in the NBA, bro. So, quick shout out, man, because, there's a lot of people on this podcast that like to, hype up longevity stats. So, I'm hyping up one of my own.
That's fine. You can bring that up. That's fair. Well, he's not handling. I mean, they do matter. I don't understand. I'm just trying to understand your point of view on it. You're the one talking crazy about it, talking about they don't matter, shit like that, saying goofy shit.
Hey, man. Yo, we got AK up in this bit. Oh wait, no, AK here.
No, he hasn't popped up yet.
I want to hear what AK's got to say about these playoffs tonight because we haven't seen them.
Nah, this has been a really good playoff thus far. I mean, it's been a complete 180. Like you see the defense, in these games, and especially like you have a lot of teams. You have teams that weren't shooting well, like the Heat. Like they were shooting 60% from the three in that last game. Like they're not gonna come back in this next game and shoot 60% in the next game. But from a general perspective. When I'm looking at the 3-point percentage with other teams, they're not really shooting as well as they did. They're not as efficient as they were in the regular season. And that's what I was talking about. Like you saw teams are making more so going to the mid-range game, which is much more beneficial. Looking for smart plays and letting guys eat. So it's definitely been interesting. Especially it's been very physical. Also, like motherfuckers is. Like bleeding and shit, getting injured. Excuse me. But yeah, it's been very physical. The only thing is, I just like I want players to kind of like slow it down though. So because we still want them to play, we don't want them to get injured. You feel me? Like make the play, but don't risk your NBA career.
No, for sure, bro, for sure. And that's the thing about injuries, man. That's why I'm
real though.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's been some freak injuries so far, bro. It's been crazy.
Yeah, now they're saying, there might be like some issue with Giannis coming back this game. So I don't know. For me, I mean, if it's really like a nagging injury, I would risk Giannis coming back in game 2 and take the risk and trying to go on the road and win those games. What do you think?
I mean, if you tell me about what you tell me about Giannis is correct, Cash. It shouldn't matter when he comes back. Shit, he could come back anytime. I mean, the thing about this Bucks team is that on paper, they're still nice. On paper, Drew Holiday is still decent. And if Chris Middleton is who Chris Middleton is, it should be like they should be fine. Especially since the Heat don't have Tyler Hero. So honestly, I think a smart decision, Cash, would just be to sit Giannis out for game 2, because the Bucks could easily fuck around and win game 2. It could be a test for your group. And if you have that much confidence in Giannis, that if they're down 0-2, if you have enough confidence in Giannis, then you should feel really good about your chances of winning winning that series. Bro, at the end of the day, the Bucks better not lose the series. I'm not going to get too much into it, but the Bucks better not lose the series, man. There's going to be some repercussions.
I agree. They can't lose in the first round. I agree.
Yeah,
you wouldn't get blowback on from me on something like that. Because I got to go to the finals. What do you mean?
yeah,
There's no excuse, bro.
there's no excuse, man.
Mhm.
That would be crazy, bro. If Giannis lost in the first round to the 8th seed, bro, that would be insane.
I know you praying on that downfall anyway.
Oh,
You told me
absolutely, I am.
he's gonna get exposed.
I would, bro, because I'm predicting Giannis to get exposed. You know, I've been very adamant on that on Cash Sports, bro, and he's going to get exposed. I don't think it'll happen against the Heat because I'm not delusional, but what I do think is that the Sixers are going to beat them in easy fashion in the conference finals.
I keep reiterating that I think exposed is the wrong word. I mean, in that series, it would potentially be a battle, but I wouldn't use the word exposed. I keep saying that it would be an interesting matchup to see Giannis and Embiid. You know, like either one can really be in that game. Like it would be a very tough game. It would be a very tough matchup to see those two really go at it in crunch time. So I don't know if I would say exposed, you know, because even then, like Embiid in itself, like you know, he would still be going up against another team that's also a really good defensive team in the Milwaukee Bucks. Like they're not, you know, it's not like they're middle of the pack. Like they're up there with the 76ers in terms of how good they are. Like
I mean, we'll see it, man, because they're down 0-1. It's not a good look. So, you know, we'll see it, man.
Bro, 0-1 don't mean nothing, bro. It's all about like the only thing you can tell me when it's over is when it's 3-0. That's the only time when you can say it's over. Even 3-1, bro. We've seen so many comebacks. We've seen so many comebacks. We've seen so many situations, bro. 0-1 is nothing, bro. Come on now. Get out of here with that. Oh. Buddy went out. But yeah, man, if you guys are tuning in, you know, I'm just watching the Suns and Clippers game. Yeah, it's a good game, though. Really good series. You know, game 2. If you guys don't know, shit, like Russell Westbrook and KD, they putting up some points. You know, Russell Westbrook is playing really good in this game. Right now, you know, they called a timeout, so it's going into break. But yeah, man, like, drop something in the comment section. Who do you guys having winning this series, though? You know, I have the Suns. I have the Suns going to the finals, going against the Bucks, but it's sad to see that one of these teams have to go home early. You know, like for them to go home early, because with the Clippers, we potentially had seen them as a preseason favorite also. You know, we predicted them possibly going to the Western Conference Finals or even the finals this year, because there's been a lot of, you know, expectations when it's been revolved around this team. Now, the Clippers made a very aggressive move, obviously getting Russell Westbrook. You know, people were, you know, 50-50 about it. I was one of those people that, you know, that was very particular with the Russell Westbrook acquisition. You know, I didn't think it would have been a big benefit. Obviously, you know, he's succeeded that. So, yeah, man, it's looking like a good series, especially with the way Russell Westbrook is getting up defensively, like actually guarding, you know, Kevin Durant and making some plays. It's a special thing. This is why I love NBA playoffs, man.
Hey, man, yo, that was a great analysis, Kat. You know, you said it all. Russell Westbrook's playing better. And man, you know, I'm happy for the guy because Russell Westbrook, his like perception in terms of his skill has gone down because Russ wasn't paired with shooters. Now he's paired with shooters, so he has more freedom on the court. That's why shooting is so important for guys like Giannis Russell Westbrook, De'Aaron Fox, because slashing is a very important skill in the NBA when it comes to like attacking the rim. And yeah, man, you need shooters, bro.
I mean, I never argued that. It's your argument against Giannis is the fact that he can't shoot. But I've stated that in the past that Giannis doesn't need to know how to shoot because he can give you 30 based on what he does. But yes, I agree that he should have shooters around him. That's the point. You know, that same situation. That's what they did around LeBron. They put shooters around him. The teams that he had when he won championships, he had shooters around him. Because LeBron would take most of would get a lot of attention when he would try to finish at the rim. They would try to box him in. Same situation with Giannis. That's why Giannis is a high efficient player. That's why he gets the assists that he gets. Like Giannis gets assists too. Like he dishes it out. Probably more than your average big man. I think it gets a little bit overlooked. Because of Jokic, because he took it to a whole nother level. But I think prior to what Jokic was doing, I felt like Giannis was really, one of those big men that was one of the best playmaking big men out there in terms of assist numbers.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. That's a very fair point. Giannis's playmaking is getting overlooked. Giannis is a very capable playmaker. He's giving you 6 to 7 assists a night, which is very respectable. Very respectable, bro. So, yeah, man. I don't disagree with you. The only disagreement we have is, where we rank Giannis. But, we don't need to go back on that because, it's NBA fast, man. We're going to see it right here. Everything we've been saying all season, we're going to see right in front of our eyes. So it's going to be very interesting, man. It's going to be very interesting.
Let's see. So you're saying KD just missed a free throw. Damn. He still barely made it 3 though. I'm surprised they're being as conservative as they are though.
Who?
Kevin Durant, shooting threes.
Oh my god! He almost made that reverse layup. He should have made that reverse layup. That was in and out.
Yeah, he should have. I think people are just making really smart shots. They're really just trying to get points.
No, for sure, bro. I'm very high on this Phoenix team. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm very high on this Phoenix team, and I want to let you know that they are going to represent the Western Conference in the NBA Finals. Enjoy the first round while it lasts because you see a lot of talent, but I think in the Western Conference, people are going to be very surprised with how quickly they deal with all the other teams. I think that the Clippers are the Suns' toughest matchup in the Western Conference just because of how they're built, You can't guard Kevin Durant, but the fact that you can put Kawhi on him, brings your chances up by a lot because there are very few wing defenders better than Kawhi when he tries to play defense. The Suns are going to smoke the Nuggets, and then I would have them smoking. Actually, bro, if Ja Morant's injured, bro, the Lakers are going to go to the conference final. But I still have faith with the Grizzlies. So either the Suns are going to play the Lakers or the Grizzlies in the conference finals. They're not going to play the Kings, bro. The Warriors are just ass. But that's a whole other conversation.
The Warriors are ass?
Yeah, they're ass, bro. They're ass.
That's wild. Talking about, bro. Hey, Celtics got that dub once again. Beat the Hawks. One of the less interesting series thus far. But Jason Tatum still dropped 29 though. Derek White having a good game. Derek White was a steal, low key though. When they traded for him, when they got him.
Hey, let's go, D-Book.
Darius Garland had a good game.
Yo, Booker's tuning up this game, okay?
Nah, I know, bro. Hey man, you ain't gotta tell me. I know. Booker wasn't up this game.
Yeah, Booker's a mid-range merchant, bro. Booker, but he's a very good teammate to pair with Kevin Durant. I'm not gonna lie, he is a very good team. I might have been sleeping on him. I might have been sleeping on him just
he's
a
he's
tad bit.
he's his he. I'll give well because I want to try to give the best analysis I can, but I would probably have to say that he's he's like a poor man's Kobe, but he's a better 3-point shooter in my opinion, and less athletic.
I mean,
But that's my a skill analysis comparison. Like that's how I view it. That's how I view his game. Because
yeah,
you feel me? Like he got a lot better with his mid range. Like you gotta understand, bro. When Devin Booker came to the league, he was very young, bro, and he was already putting up like close to 20 points a game. Like when the Suns sucked, he was
yeah,
a
bro.
good player back then.
The reason why my player comparison for Devin Booker would be a smaller Tracy McGrady instead of a shittier Kobe is because
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like I'm saying.
yeah, fam, yeah, it's exactly what it's saying, fam. You just sugarcoated it a little bit, but it's all good.
Nah, that's not what I'm trying to say. Because I'm trying to give a compliment, but I mean, shit, if it came out that way,
Amen, amen. D-Book's nice, man. He's nice. I have to, I've been sleeping on him a tad bit this season. I haven't sleeping on him too crazy, but a tad bit because Devin Booker's space creation is something that is very valuable come playoff time. Defenses are tight, and just to be able to hop off 1 foot like that in the baseline and then pull it and make it on a consistent basis means that your offense is always going to be flowing. So, but basically, I underrated the value of space creating come playoff time. But where I'm coming from
no, of course,
is
bro.
that when I think of Kobe in the comparison to D-Book, the reason I can't give him a Kobe badge is because Kobe's one of the most athletic players of all time. Like, people don't talk about this. Kobe has a top 8 dunk package. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, bro, he won a dunk contest. Like
Yeah, but people don't talk about Kobe's dunking enough, and he has a top 8 dunk package, man. So at the end
no,
of the day,
I trust me, bro. I know Kobe would give it. What, bro? Do you never? Bro, I remember the time when Kobe posterized Dwight Howard, rookie season, bro. Package and face, first class delivery, Amazon Prime. It was humiliation out there. Welcome to the league, bro.
it's a first class.
Bro, you ain't gotta remind me about Kobe's dunk package, bro. Trust me, I'm very familiar. Kobe was very aggressive when he came to get into the ring. Like that's
I know,
like
fam.
like Kobe was crazy as a scorer, and I think you know with people saying like he took a lot of shots, like yeah, he took a lot of shots, but you had to really watch his game to understand like how this dude was playing for real, for real. Going back to this game though, because we, even though I can talk about Kobe, because I mean, shit, this Clippers and Suns game is still eating up though.
Kawhi just got dick rided for that foul, bro. That was not a foul, bro. James Harden did that, bro. The refs would have let the play go on, bro. I know you seen that. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
Ooh. Booker with another tray.
Oh, he had a trade to close the third.
One shit, he might have 40. You talking about Kevin Durant? Devin Booker might be the one to have 40 in this game.
Hey man. I'm rooting for Devin Booker, man, because I'm rooting for the Suns.
Nah,
They're the only team in the West that care about.
I was the Devin Booker supporter before you Kevin Durant came on the team.
Hey man, the two teams I'm rooting for. Sorry.
You was the one trying to shit on the Suns.
Hey man, no, I'm high on the Suns, bro. I'm high on them because I hit 35. Oh my gosh. And I need 2 gold rings like I'm 35. But yeah,
AK.
man. Oh, it's got AKs in it.
Yeah, he ain't even saying that. He just got on and went to sleep. Got on, put the phone on mute.
But Cash. Something I will say though
Mm.
is that if Ja didn't get hurt, the Grizzlies would have won this series, bro.
Nah, bro, negative.
Yes, bro.
If Ja was still healthy, it would still be a tough series because
And it
what I
took an
think
all-time performance from Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves to barely beat them, bro. That game
it's a
wasn't close. Even though the score sounds like it was close, that game wasn't close, bro. The Grizzlies are fucking 2 times better than the Lakers, bro.
understand. Like I get Ja's value, but understand, right? Lakers are still a really good defensive team. They can close out. They can box in. They can close out the paint just as good as any other team. You understand? Like LeBron was like I think he had like what 3 blocks that game. Anthony Davis had 7 blocks that game. Like Ja is known for taking it to the rim. Like he's tough to defend at the perimeter, but they're good enough to close out. You understand? And then so especially considering what I said with Steven Adams and Brandon Clark, which were integral players when it came to their interior defense, I think that plays a big role, and I think that puts a lot of pressure on Jaren Jackson Jr. to protect the rim and also score. Being either the second or second option, or now in this case being the first option. So and at the end of the day, bro, I still think the matchup, with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, that's still a tough team, even for the Lakers. I mean the Lakers. I feel like that's still a tough team for really any of the top 6 teams to really go against. You know, I think there's really few teams that can really match the type of team that the Lakers are, because you're trying to downplay what the other, Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves, but those players have flourished and came into their own. Like you gotta understand, when LeBron James was out and then Anthony Davis was there and in and out of games, not playing back-to-back games. Remember, it was the Lakers supporting cast that was coming up and remaining consistent so the Lakers can even have the chance to even stay in playoff contention. So it's not by accident now. Now we're looking at these players. Rui Hachimura did have value. I don't understand why the Wizards weren't playing them as much as they should. Austin Reeves, this is his second year, and he's proven to have value and that he can play with LeBron James. And especially he can run point. LeBron James don't have to bring the ball up at all times.
Yo,
Like,
Cash, it was by accident, bro. It was by accident, bro.
ask him about what?
Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves. You think they're gonna repeat that performance? Like, let's
No.
look at it objectively, bro. Like, they're not like that, bro. Like Austin Reeves is screaming, "I'm him." I like Austin Reeves, but is he like that?
He's been playing very well for at least the past 2 months. So I would say, yeah, he's a good player, bro.
He got you 23. What is he gonna get you next game, bro? What you predicting?
Next game he can. Bro, Austin. If you think I'm expecting like Austin Reeves to have like 25-point game, that's not what I'm expecting. Like a good game from Austin Reeves is like anywhere between 16, 19, 20, 21 points, and he can give you like 6 rebounds, 11 assists, and maybe even a steal or a block. And because, or, a good portion of his points can come from the free throw line because he's a really good free throw shooter. He's, he tends to be aggressive with opposing defenses. So, bro, like I can predict him having anywhere between 16 to 19 points. 16 to 20 points. But you got to understand, like that brings value, especially if you're considering that they're a defensive team. And if LeBron and Anthony Davis can give you their average 20 to 25 points, that in itself is going to give, stack on top of each other, bro. Like the thing about it is, what I like about the Lakers supporting cast is you don't know who's gonna come up, who's gonna be the guy to be hot that game. And I think that's what's really special about the Lakers, because really you can have anybody, catch that flame. You feel me? Recently, it hasn't. Malik Beasley has been on a downturn. He has been providing no value, as of lately. But we've seen some phases with Troy Brown. We've seen some instances with Dennis Schroeder. We've seen some instances. We've seen a long duration with Austin Reeves. That's why he's starting now. We've seen even Rui do some things. Jared Vanderbilt has shined on the defensive end. That's why he's receiving, starting minutes.
Yeah, bro. Especially that guy Jared Vanderbilt, bro. He's a consistent 3-point shooter. Or he's looking like to be, anyways. And y'all really needed that. So, yeah, man, I like this Laker team, and I get everything you're saying, but I like Dylan Brooks. I like him better than Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura by far. To be honest, Dylan Brooks is better than Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura. I don't know if you see it, but that's what I see. And yeah, man, the Grizzlies have a
Dylan Brooks
legit
is
big three.
what?
Sorry,
Say again. Dylan Brooks is what?
I think he's better than Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura. And like, because Austin Reeves is probably the Lakers' third best player right now, and Dylan Brooks is the Grizzlies' fourth best player. So the way I'm looking at it, and they're also both wings. So the way I'm looking at it is that,
Bro, that sounds like nonsense, bro. I'm taking. You're tripping, bro. Dylan Brooks is a brick man. He's stacking. He's laying
that ain't
brick,
true.
bro. What you mean?
Dylan Brooks is a top 25 defender.
Okay. What has he won? Has he won all defensive player? He don't got nothing on that.
Bro, Dylan Brooks is nice, bro. Yo, you better pay. I know, bro. I know you're gonna pay close attention to this Lakers series. Just you wait, bro. Dylan Brooks had a nice game last game too.
Bro, I know that Dylan Brooks provides value for the Grizzlies, but at the end of the day, like, he doesn't have anything more to show than Austin Reeves. All it is just words. It's just like okay, he's a good defender, but Austin Reeves in the past 2 years, he's done just as good things for the Lakers, same way as Dylan Brooks have, in my opinion. Especially this year, I feel like
Austin Reeves is one playoff run wonder.
Damn.
You could say that. What? I mean, you could say your team was a one playoff wonder too.
Because they never had a opportunity to do one.
They never had they had an opportunity.
Yeah, bro. I low-key agree with AK. They played against the Warriors last season, and that was like their first time they were considered possible contenders. That's a pretty big task, and they only lost that series because of experience.
Yeah.
I mean, and John missed some games, but I mean, I'm not trying to go back here. You just got to understand the reason why I would pick Lakers is because they're losing their depth. They've lost some depth, and even though you're talking about Dylan Brooks, bro, but what did he do last game for you to be talking about him like that? Like, what did he do?
Dylan Brooks is nice, bro. He provides tenacity. He provides energy, bro. It doesn't matter the numbers. Tenacity.
Oh, it doesn't matter the numbers.
What you know about the value of tenacity, bro?
Playoff games numbers don't count. Let me look it up. Let me tell you. Okay,
It's like a Draymond Green's case scenario, bro. People rate Draymond Green, bro. This guy was an all-star averaging a triple single, but you're still an all-star.
Bro, but Draymond Green is actually an accolade player. Like, Draymond Green is a upgraded version of Dylan Brooks. Like, you can't say that.
I don't know if Draymond's at this point. I don't know if Draymond's better than Dylan Brooks. I mean, Draymond's stomping on people like he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and when you factor that in consideration, it's like Dylan Brooks isn't stomping on people.
Yeah, but you talking about yesterday. I'm talking about overall what they each bring, to their team. Draymond Green is still an exceptional defensive player. Now he still brings a lot of value to the Warriors. The only thing is, he's just a little He can be a little crazy, bro. But at the end of the day, the Warriors even admitted it. Like they're not winning those championships without Draymond Green. So can the Grizzlies win a championship? They haven't proved to have won a championship with Dylan Brooks. So fourth best player, third best player. You feel me? I'm going Ja, Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bain. I'll probably even take Steven Adams over.
No way. That's blasphemous.
Dylan Brooks, bro.
No way. No.
Yeah, I would.
Dylan Brooks is their second best player. I mean, no, second best defender.
What?
Sorry, I misspoke. Second best defender.
I think Steven Adams is. I would take the risks with his defense and his rebounds.
Bro, you're the only one taking Steven Adams over Dylan Brooks.
I can find another Dylan Brooks. You can find another Dylan Brooks, bro.
Bro, Dylan Brooks is the primary defender on LeBron. Like, what are we talking about, bro? He's crushing with that assignment.
Okay, bro. All right. So he putting the clamps on LeBron now?
No, but he's the one that's trusted with the assignment to guard him.
Yeah. Very interesting assignment. Very intriguing. Let's see how they do the next game. How many points LeBron drop next game?
Hey, man, if the Grizzlies have Ja and he's healthy, the Grizzlies are winning that.
Yeah, Desmond Bain.
Like I said, the Lakers required a career night from Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves, bro. Yo, AK, what you think about this, man?
Okay. Like, actually, Desmond Bain over G.
Oh, for sure.
Why do you say that?
Because he's a better shot creator. He's a better shot than him.
In what way?
AK is right, bro.
Let me quickly just.
They shoot about the same from the 3-point. They're both 40% 3-point shooters.
Nah, bro. Desmond Bain's a better player than D'Lo, bro. Definitely.
I mean, he averaged a little bit more points.
Yeah.
I think they're in the same ballpark, honestly. I don't think they're too far off.
Desmond Bain's going to have 2 30-point games against the Lakers.
He's going to have what?
He's going to have at least 2. Probably, actually, I'll be more conservative. He's going to have at least 2 25-point games above D'Lo, bro. I mean, what did...
But that's a lot of depth to guard. You got to understand, though. Lakers have a lot of depth. Like I said, Lakers, you don't know who could go off. And even then, that's just a supporting cast. You would still have to stop LeBron James and Anthony Davis from scoring at the rim.
Jaren Jackson's perfectly capable of slowing down Anthony Davis.
No, he's not. Not one man. If you think Jaren Jackson Jr. can be a primary defender to stop those two guys from scoring at the rim, you're sadly mistaken, bro. He cannot take that assignment by himself. You know good and damn well you need somebody.
Yeah, well, obviously one player can guard 2 players, but whoever he's guarding one-on-one.
Yeah, you said Dylan Brooks can stop LeBron James, right? LeBron James.
He'll do a good job on him.
He's gonna get 20. He gonna get 20 on his ass regardless, bro. Just admit it. You know LeBron gonna drop 20 on Dylan Brooks. Like cakewalk, bro. Cherry on top. You know that's certified. That 20 is certified. You gonna get that. You want cherry? You want sprinkles on top of that 20? Come on, bro. He ain't locking up LeBron James, bro. Talking about second best defender on that team.
Are we taking Jaren Jackson over AD though?
Nah, not yet. Not yet.
What about Josh?
In Jaren Jackson Jr. has missed games though too. Like he missed he missed a good portion of the beginning of the season. But but good. With that being said, we know Anthony Davis's injury history also. But that I just want to make that clear that Jaren Jackson Jr. is not like a guy that's played every single game. So I think it's fair to state that also if we're gonna judge both. But to be fair, I would still have to wait for to see what type of player Jaren Jackson is really in the deep of it because the Grizzlies are a good team. I've spoken about them. I've praised them in the future. I've said that this team can potentially be a really good team. But a lot of that comes with them being healthy and actually capitalizing on their opportunities in the playoffs. Because now you see they're going against a first round matchup in the Lakers, regardless whether they have the personnel to beat them or not. It would still be a tough team to beat, especially with the personnel that they're lacking. I would feel a whole lot differently if Anthony Davis and Clark were playing. I'll tell you that. I'll be that honest. But now, especially with Ja, with him, kind of on the fence and coming back, he may not come back this game too. That's still a crunch, bro. That's still a clutch or a crunch. It's a handicap for the Grizzlies. Like you need every game, bro. When you talk about situations like this, you still can't overlook what this duo can do, especially with a lot of momentum that they've been playing and the way that the Lakers have been playing throughout the regular season. We've been judging almost damn near every single game with the Lakers. We've been looking at every single game that the Lakers played, and every game has essentially been a playoff team for this team. So you can almost say they were playing playoff basketball way before playoff basketball. Because they were just trying to get within, the playoff opportunity. So now, they have a lot of that confidence, and if they feel like, especially with the background that LeBron James has, and with the potential and the history that the success that Anthony Davis has briefly had, they can make a spark, they can make something happen. So I would still have to see it, to go farther than the second or the Western Conference. But I would say this. I definitely feel confident about this first round.
Hey man, if Ja had a broken hand, I'd feel confident too. I'm just saying, on paper, with Ja fully healthy, it's a different combo. But I guess we can't talk hypothetically since Ja broke his hand. What you guys say, Ricky?
I would even say I would feel this way even with Ja. Like I said, just because the Lakers, I feel like they can be that good defensively.
Okay, now you're just glazing the Lakers. Ja plays a major part, and like without him, it's it's a big debate. But with him, I don't know why would you lean towards Lakers. Like these have a better defense, they have better offense.
Not necessarily, not since the All-Star break, because we did a podcast before, and going back to since the All-Star break, Lakers actually have been a better defensive team during the season, right? And that was without LeBron James for a good portion of it. Understood? So I'm not just talking about it just because I'm, this is what I see and that's what's out there. So, and I understand, of course, Ja Morant plays a very crucial role to the Grizzlies. I'm not trying to downplay that neither, but also understand that Ja Morant's game is also, in how the Lakers, in how defensive, the Lakers team is. it can be a kryptonite to players like John Morant. He can have off nights against a team like the Lakers because of how they defend. Now, if he were a 3-point shooter, that would be completely different, you know? Because even then, like Vanderbilt is a good defensive player, but John Morant is extremely quick and hard to guard. But like I said, he's more difficult to guard at the perimeter because he can get to the rim. But with with LeBron James and Anthony Davis going up, you don't think, bro, they had 10 blocks between the both of them just that last game.
Well, so you're saying that the Lakers are going to win tomorrow?
I wouldn't have them to win tomorrow. I'm just confident that they're going to win the series.
And
But I can see the Grizzlies. But no. If Ja plays, I would be confident that I think the Grizzlies will win tomorrow. If he don't, then Lakers win tomorrow.
so Lakers in how many?
Shit. I say Lakers in 6. And I think I said that already.
They
said
did.
Lakers in 6. Yeah.
Oh.
I said it before. I didn't pick the Grizzlies to win the series. You guys did. I know you said, AK, you said it 5, and Josh said 5 or 6. I said Lakers in 6.
I said Grizzlies in 6. Yeah, bro.
I might have said 7 though, maybe low key. But say what you gotta say, bro.
Yeah, bro. It should be interesting, man. It should be interesting. Yeah, bro. You hate to see John Morant go over, man, because he's so flashy. Yeah, bro. The Suns are up by 12 right now on my screen. They're probably up more on your screen. Yeah, bro. It's a good Phoenix team. It's a good Phoenix team. And one more thing about the Lakers. We really haven't seen Dylan Brooks shine the way that he was born to shine. I mean, Dylan Brooks is a guy that was blessed by the basketball gods himself. He is a guy that has unparalleled tenacity, vigor, energy, and all the things that come along with it. This guy, Dylan Brooks, is the spark that lights the fire that is in Memphis Grizzlies. And basically, where I'm going with this is that he is a very good defensive player. As of right now, he's top 25, but I predict that we'll know him as a top 20 defender by the end of this postseason. Even last game, LeBron had a very shit game for LeBron standards. For LeBron standards, he had a very, very poor game. He is known as one of the best playmakers of all time, but he had 5 assists and 5 turnovers. That's a 1 assist to 1 turnover ratio. That's terrible, bro. LeBron. One of LeBron's calling cards is that he's a playmaker. That is a terrible playmaking performance. If Russ had 5 turnovers and only 5 assists in a Laker uniform, like the streets in LA would be rioting. And not to mention, LeBron James had 21 points, which is very low for LeBron James, the guy who averages 25.
Yeah, but
that's because of Dylan Brooks.
But those mistakes are fixable, though. Like those mistakes that LeBron had made with those turnovers, they're uncharacteristic. I don't see him kind of doing that, the next game, because LeBron having, he tends to be a little bit more careful with the basketball, especially in open court. So I don't really see him having 5 turnovers next game. But at the end of the day, I mean, bro, he was still 50% from the field and still put up, a good calm 21 points. Like, it's not like that game, it was a team effort necessarily when it came from the Lakers. So LeBron putting up a good calm 21 points, 50%, 50% from the floor and 37% from 3. Ooh. Hey, I'll take it, bro. At the end of the day, you can talk about 5 turnovers, but they got the dub. And it's not like LeBron was shit. Like, he made clutch threes in that game. He made some clutch shots in that game.
No, I hear you, bro. I definitely hear you, my guy. And you know, but you do have to admit it's a poor game for LeBron. And I do think that that poor game from
I wouldn't
LeBron
say it's a poor
is
game. I
more
would,
is more to do with Dylan Brooks than it is about LeBron James. Dylan Brooks is tenacious.
bro, why
Dylan
you keep,
Brooks. See what you need
bro?
to
Why
understand
are
from
you a
Dylan.
Dylan Brooks only fan, bro? You're a Dylan Brooks only fan, bro.
No, no, I'm not, bro. Fam,
No,
Dylan
he's
Brooks
just
is
a
better.
Zane's
He's
fan.
better than current Draymond Green, bro. Dylan Brooks, like
I
he's
don't know. I don't know anyone who's a Dylan Brooks fan as much as you.
Uh,
Dylan Brooks is a better defender than 6'9" LeBron James.
Yeah, okay, bro.
6'9". LeBron doesn't play defense at this point in his career. He's just
I mean,
offensive
yeah,
guy.
at this point, but in his prime, no, he's not. He
Well,
wasn't.
no one's talking about in his prime. We're just talking about the head-to-head series right
Okay,
now.
yeah. So you're comparing Dylan Brooks, right? How old is Dylan Brooks, bro?
But what do you mean? They're both a
Come on.
small forward for their team.
Compare him to his peers. Compare him to his draft class. You can't even.
Dylan Brooks is guarding LeBron. He's the primary
Yeah,
defender on LeBron James right now, so the comparison is
he
warranted.
put up 20, bro. He still put up 21 points, bro. It wasn't. He didn't lock him down, bro. You talking as if like, bro, they won the game. There was no lockdown. He didn't lock down LeBron James.
But he
That
did
didn't
though.
happen last game. So where's this coming from? Where's this defense coming from? Let me know. I didn't see
He
it.
held LeBron to 21 points. That's a very poor number from
21
LeBron.
points, bro, but bro, he was still efficient. He was still efficient from the field. He was still.
I mean,
good
yeah,
enough
he was still efficient from the field, but
He was still good enough from the
what
field.
about the turnovers?
Bro, okay, I understand the turnovers, but they still won the game. Like,
Yeah, I understand, but LeBron had a poor
if you're
performance. That's
talking
all I'm
about
trying to
like
say.
actually what happened in the game, like he made clutch shots, bro. Like it's not like he locked up LeBron in the fourth quarter. LeBron made some very good threes in that game. Come on, bro. Like you talking as if like we not watching the game, bro. We watching the game just like everybody else. I'm watching it just like you watching it.
I'm watching the game. How's it seem like I'm not watching the game? I'm watching the game. I'm just giving Dylan Brooks credit, bro. That's all I'm trying to say.
I didn't see that, bro. Like you saying he locked him up. I'm saying no, but it's not just a matter of locking him up. I'm not expecting Dylan Brooks. Yes, he would make it harder for you to get to the rim, but he's not necessarily stopping LeBron on every play, talking about locking him up. But
Well, he did lock him up, bro. Like, what do you define as locking up? Like, for me, I see locking up as if a guy has a below average game. Like, did LeBron not have a below average game?
What are you talking about, man? Like,
he had a below average game. That's all I'm trying to say.
So what about all the other players? You talk about LeBron. Did he lock up all the other players? No. You talk about LeBron, but he didn't lock up anybody else. So what was his purpose? His purpose wasn't served. They lost, bro. At the end of the day, they lost. So his purpose wasn't served. That defense didn't matter because they lost, bro. Took an L.
LeBron was actually getting bitched by Jaren Jackson Jr., but that's another conversation.
Okay, bro. I'm talking blasphemy. I bet you if you say the same thing about Kevin Durant, you'd be like, oh my God, Kevin Durant.
Bro.
Yeah,
You're the only one slurping slurp. You're slurping LeBron James and slurp juice, fam. You're the only one slurping slurp juice.
Wow.
Hey, fam, but it's all good, bro. Just differentiating opinions. I'm watching the Phoenix Sun team right now. They're up by 7 with 5 minutes left. Yeah, we got to see them close out, bro. But do we think they're gonna close out? Absolutely, bro. A team with Kevin Durant on it. Give the ball to Kevin Durant and get the fuck out the way. Give the ball to Kevin Durant and dip. Kevin Durant mid-range pull up. Nothing but money, bro.
But not when clutch PG is back. That's just a fact. PG back next game, and that means that
he's not gonna
they're
be
winter
back.
then.
Bro, he's not gonna be back in this game, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it's very clear he's not coming back this series.
Is he though?
Yeah, bro. Like that's been very clear he's not coming back this year.
Well, in that case.
In that case, Suns in 5.
Oh, Kawhi just made another trade. They still fighting though. They down by 8.
Yeah, Kawhi's a robot, bro.
You got 31. Oh, okay. Devin Booker versus Russell Westbrook 1-on-1. Kevin Durant on Kawhi. Okay, this is the type of basketball we need to see. Come on now. What do you like? I'm booked.
Yeah, bro, and that's
Oh,
why I
man.
have like the Suns should win this series, bro. Devin Booker is their second best
Kevin
player,
Durant wide open.
and he's
Oh,
10 times better than Russ.
okay. He fouled Russell Westbrook. That was a good. I think that was a good.
Kawhi made that three. Oh my god, bro. Fam, my stream's delayed, but all good. Hey man,
Yeah.
let me just watch the game. Hey, bro. But yeah, yo, AK, what you think about the Bucks?
The Bucks, they're gonna.
Yeah,
Man, they're not looking good without Giannis.
that's
And
crazy.
yeah, and Giannis, as I see, he's not playing tomorrow, so that means Heat are gonna win.
You so confident in that?
Damn, the Heat are gonna win. What a crazy statement.
Bro, I don't think you'll. I think you'll forget what Jimmy Butler does during the playoffs. So
Yeah.
I don't forget. I'm familiar with Jimmy Butler. It's just my stance is, like I'm asking you how confident you are in what you're saying.
I'm pretty confident that Jimmy Butler will do what it takes.
So how many points you dropping in tomorrow?
30.
You dropping 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
And almost a triple double.
Almost a triple double.
Yeah, close to a triple double.
Okay. All right.
Hey, bro, yo, if Giannis loses in the first round, bro, I don't want to hear that this guy's the best player, bro. Matter of fact, I want an apology for this guy for saying that he's the best player, bro.
Okay.
That's spam. But I don't think that's gonna happen though. I'm not delusional, bro. The Bucks are gonna win this series, bro.
How can you say that when Kevin Durant did the same thing last year and I asked you about the same thing?
Bro, Kevin Durant was the 7th seed. He wasn't the 1st seed.
Still lost in the first round though.
Yeah, I know, but there's like the reason why Kevin Durant's team was the 7th seed and not the 1st seed. You know the reason. There's a lot of context behind that, involving
we
James
got
Harden,
swept,
involving the vaccine. Like, bro, like that was the most.
Still
Like,
got
okay,
swept.
yo, Cash. I have a question on that note.
Still got swept though.
I am arguing that the 2021, 2022 Brooklyn Nets season was the most dramatic season in NBA history by far. And I don't think, I think that's a fact. Like, you would have to find me one other season for a team that was more dramatic than that team, bro.
They still
Ben
got swept,
Simmons fucking sitting out on the bench, bro. Like, just so much happened with the Brooklyn Nets, bro. They're in the media every other day. We want to talk about chemistry. They had negative chemistry. There's animosity in the locker room. Animosity, fam. Where's there ever animosity in the locker room? There was disgust, hatred, all grief in that locker room. And you're trying to tell me that, you're holding it to Kevin Durant's legacy.
Like they did not win. There's no excuse why you don't win one game. That's not an excuse, bro. Like, it's different. Okay, it's different if you lost. You won one game, you won 2 games. Okay, like at least you going out on your sword, bro. They got swept, bro.
Doesn't matter, bro. It's not that serious. You make it way more serious than it pans out to be.
That, bro. You stop saying that. It does. It does, bro. If you talk about playoff basketball, if you talk about Kevin Durant on your freaking team, if you talk about Kyrie Irving on your team, yes, it absolutely does matter.
See, there you go again, bro. You say Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving on your team, that ignores there's so much context.
Bro, they didn't win a game, bro.
It doesn't matter, bro. They shouldn't have won a game.
God, how does that not matter?
Because they shouldn't have won a game, bro.
Oh my God, bro. You sound foolish, bro.
No, I don't, bro. Then how do I sound foolish when fucking Kyrie Irving missed more than half the games? More than half. They're 82 games. This guy Kyrie missed 50 games because he wasn't vaccinated. Fam, so he had no reps, bro. Fam, fucking James Harden was on the team in the beginning of the year. They played James Harden style basketball, and then Fucking, he gets traded midway through the season, bro. Man, James Harden was an all-star that year because of what he did on the Nets, bro. Like, him and Kevin Durant were the first seed for the majority of the season. Then James Harden requested a trade. He's like, I'm fed up with this. And then they traded him for Ben Simmons, who they didn't even get. They traded their second best player by far for a guy named Ben Simmons who wasn't even on the court, bro. And then they got Ben Simmons, and his ass was eating fucking popcorn, wearing fucking glasses, and like, laughing all smiley, bro, eating fucking ice cream like a fucking 6-year-old on the bench, while fucking like Kyrie Irving and KD had no chemistry, bro. Everybody in the locker room were like hated Kyrie Irving, bro. Kyrie Irving came back so rusty too. If you want to blame anyone, yo, honestly, blame Kyrie Irving, bro, because Kyrie Irving actually stank it up that playoffs. Kyrie Irving underperformed more than Kevin. If you want to blame Kyrie, I'm okay with you blaming Kyrie. Don't blame Kevin Durant, who was a guy that was there and played every game from start to finish. He was the only relevant player on that Nets team that actually cared about his team. He played every game from start to finish, bro. There's so much drama on that team, bro. Like, you have to stop like using that against him, bro. Like, there was so much drama, bro. I actually feel bad for Kevin Durant because of how much drama there was. Because I saw him get swept, and even though I knew really well that it was not his fault, I knew the mans were going to use this to bash his greatness. But you can't bash his greatness because he's great, fam. Just like how you can't bash the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa is a painting that doesn't have eyebrows. There's no eyebrows. But it's still the Mona Lisa. It's still great. That's what I had to say, bro.
So the point is that KD.
Bro, I saw Kevin Durant today size up Russell Westbrook, cross him over. Then he hopped off his right foot. He landed with a step back and shot it. I'm like, bro, like who's doing that, bro?
Okay. Well, the Suns are up 121 and 109. It's looking like they might be reeling this one home. I want Booker to get that 40 though. And he's close to having a double-double too. He has 9 assists. All right, he got the ball though. He got Eric Gordon on now. Russell Westbrook's on now. Kevin Durant, I think. Oh no, he passed it. Yeah, man, pass the ball.
Let me know if KD scores because you're ahead.
Russell Westbrook got in the corner. Now Kawhi do. I think he's gonna shoot the 3. Nah, he's taking it to the rim. Oh damn. Russell Westbrook would have had a 3 if Kawhi didn't travel.
Kawhi's traveling like a tourist.
It's looking like Suns got that zub.
Need those. AK knows why I need those.
They low-key should have had that last game though too if they didn't come out so shitty. Though.
Yeah, if Chris Paul wasn't fucking ass. Man, I actually have a theory about Chris Paul.
In the first quarter though too. You can't just say on Chris Paul. Okay?
Chris Paul
I have a conspiracy theory. I have a conspiracy theory about Chris Paul.
This guy, Chris Paul, lives in this guy's mind.
Chris Paul is only in the league as of this year. The only reason he's still in the league, bro, is because the NBA wants to inspire the older generation to keep playing basketball outside. They want to inspire like 40-year-olds like to go to the park and play basketball. Because if you watch Chris Paul and see a 37-year-old who's 6 foot tall, like if you're like, a 42-year-old like guy in like relative good fitness, then like that's inspirational for you to go to a LA Fitness or for you to go outside and like, pick up a basketball and shoot it, bro. Like if we're talking about the NBA, which is the best of the best compete, I don't think that Chris Paul deserves to be on the Phoenix Suns, bro. I think there are better point guards in the league that you could get for a guy like a Chris Paul. And you get Chris Paul because of his decision making. I get that. Like Chris Paul is one of the best decision making like players in the league right now, so that adds value. But I'm just talking about skill. I'm just talking about like what you can do on the basketball court. The reason why Chris Paul is better on the Suns than Russ might be is because Chris Paul is only shooting like 8 shots a game. You know, where Russ, he has an ego and he's going to try and shoot at least 15 to 20 shots a game. You know, so that's just my analysis about Chris Paul. I don't want to disrespect him, bro, but all I'm saying is that Bones Highland is a better like scorer than Chris Paul is, bro. Like that's saying something.
I mean, but you could, bro. Chris Paul has been playing ball. Like I think Chris Paul's 38 now, bro.
Yes.
So
If
understand, bro. Like Chris Paul is an efficient scorer. Like as a point guard, like you said, he's a good decision maker. But he also racks up racks up assists. Like he has weapons at his arsenal, bro. Like he has players who he can rely on to score the basketball. You know, especially with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is also a decision maker. Like even with this game, bro, he was 8 for 14. According to that, that's better than 50% from the floor, giving 16 points and 8 assists. That's a decent enough game for a guy at 38. You know, so and then last game he had more rebounds than DeAndre Ayton with 10 assists. So
can I say something?
of course.
If Sixers had CP3 instead of Harden, they would finals. Look at each of their performance right now, and if you're so far playing the free, I know what you'll be on some in the playoffs. CP3, yeah, he's so far, right now he's better than Harden, and that's a fact.
Bro. Bro, I'm not even gonna respond to that blatant ignorance, bro. Like, yo, AK, bro, like, see, the thing about Cash, bro, is like he has like conviction in his beliefs. You know I can always take Cash seriously because what Cash says, bro, he like believes, bro, and that's like where he's coming from, fam. Like, AK, you just say shit to stir the pot, bro. It's actually very disrespectful, fam. Like it's actually very, very
You
disrespectful,
want to
bro. Like
say
to say
so
that
far
Chris
in the
Paul.
playoffs?
No, bro, fam, did you know what
Harden-
Harden did game 1, bro? Are you fucking delusional? Chris Paul had fucking 7 points game 1. Harden had 23. What are we talking about, bro? Like,
Okay,
actually, yo, why are we even having this
what are
comparison?
second games?
Nah, low key. I mean,
Low
I
key.
don't know though. I would like Chris Paul, you know, in his heyday on that Sixers team. I definitely think he could do some things with that with Maxey and Embiid in his younger days. Like maybe if he was like 5 years younger, he could definitely do something with that team, bro. What? And Chris Paul plays exceptional with bigs. If he can make DeAndre Ayton look like a superstar, and Harden led this league in assists, if I'm not mistaken, right? Chris Paul is an all-time assist leader. So adding to that, I mean, hey, that would be a crazy team. But in reality, Chris Paul is still a younger player. But I see what you're saying though, AK. Like I like the flush outs that like James Harden has, like the luck that he has in the playoffs is very similar to Chris Paul. But I feel as if like Chris Paul has limitations as opposed to, you know, James Harden, where I feel like those limitations aren't the same as Chris Paul being a 6'6" guard, you know? So, and I think James Harden obviously is a better player, throughout, better player in his career than Chris Paul was. But with that being said, I feel like with certain intangible pieces that Chris Paul would have around him, I think he can do some things.
Mm.
Hold on here, yo.
Yeah, bro. I'm not even gonna entertain this conversation, bro. We talking about something.
Fine. Then, hey, what else is there? Is there tomorrow? Oh, Nuggets. Oh, Nuggets are beaten, but so Nuggets, Timberwolves, Heat, Bucks, and Lakers, Grizzlies.
Yes, sir.
Actually,
Yo,
the odds are really good for the Lakers and Grizzlies. Might as well bet on the Grizzlies.
AK fam, you should be watching every Nuggets versus Wolves game. Every single one.
Because they're gonna swap them in four, swap them, sweep them. Because no, I was going to say something.
Yo, AK, what I'm telling you, fam,
Nuggets in
is
four.
that you need to. Sorry?
Nuggets in four though.
Nuggets in four. Yeah, fam. Yeah, honestly, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I think the Wolves will steal one. Actually, they might not even steal one, bro. If we're gonna be honest, but what I do think, AK, is that you better watch this, bro, because second round, the Nuggets are gonna play the Suns, and I'm telling you right now, fam. Like
And if Clippers are
the Suns might do those
and if
boys in
Clip
four, fam. I want to have it going above five,
the fuck, well, nah,
fam, bro. What do you mean?
you're
Is that
you're
you think
just
that's
saying,
crazy to say,
that,
bro? You think
bro.
that's crazy to say?
Clippers are causing them so much problems, and you think it can cause them any problems? Clippers already beat their like and would slap Nuggets would definitely slap the Clippers and will probably Suns. Um,
That's what you think? You think the Nuggets is slapping either of those teams?
I don't think so. I know so.
Now they could probably slap the Clippers, but they're definitely not slapping the Suns, bro. The reason why they could slap the Clippers is because the Nuggets do a lot of the things that the Clippers do. Like they both rely on the three very heavily. But basically, what you're asking Kawhi Leonard to outplay Nikola Jokic, and that's very hard because Jokic actually like bitches Zubac. That is one thing I'll say. I don't know why, bro. On paper, Zubac is like he seems like a big body, bro. But whenever I see Jokic versus Zubac, like Jokic actually bitches him. That's one thing I'll give like Jokic credit for. He dominates that
Yeah, he
matchup.
does.
Yeah,
Nuggets
he really does, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm glad you agree with me, Cash. But bro, the Suns are gonna advance and it's gonna be cooked. Like it might not go past five, bro.
It will.
What do you think, Cash, about that future matchup?
Well, I think the Suns go against the Nuggets, and I think they beat them in seven. So
In seven, bro?
yeah, I think the Suns beat the Nuggets in seven. I still think the Nuggets are a good enough team to go against the Suns and stretch that one out. I mean, I give them that much respect as a first round seed because they're still very efficient on the offensive side of the ball. It's just really their defense that's where things start to be a bit lackluster. But that comes with effort. You can train defense.
Yo, but Cash fam, you have the Knicks versus Cavs going seven also, bro, and you also have the Nuggets versus Suns going seven, fam. So that's a lot of game sevens you're predicting, fam. You know,
Hey, bro, I like to see competitive
so
basketball.
that's
Sorry.
that's a very conservative take. You know, you're not really like making a hot take, fam. Like, you know, I ain't gonna lie. The
You
Suns
think
gonna
that's
beat the
for
Nuggets
sure?
in 5, bro.
You said they beat the Clippers in 5?
No, the Nuggets. But yeah, fam, yo, I want to hear more hot takes out of you, fam. Like, yo, come on, bro.
Honestly,
Two game 7.
All right. Well, I mean, I could see. I mean, this series right now, I think it goes Suns. I'll say Suns and Clippers 6.
Yeah, with the Suns winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so, bro.
Well, I just see very competitive basketball, bro. Like I understand it might seem a little bit conservative. Um, but shit, I mean, hey, bro. So it's like with those matchups, I mean, it's really just the teams that's really going against each other. Certain matchups that I'm saying like they're gonna go down the wire. But other teams like I predict the Celtics sweeping the Hawks. I predict um Milwaukee could still potentially get a gentleman sweep because even then even if Giannis doesn't play this game tomorrow, I still think the Bucks have a chance to win at home. You know,
No, I hear you, bro. I definitely hear you loud and clear. You know, you're rooting for competitive basketball, and we're all rooting for competitive basketball. But yeah, man, I don't see a lot of game sevens this first in the first round. The only game 7 that I might see is Warriors Kings because I still like. I'm not a Steph Curry fan, but according to my analysis, I still have him as a top 3 player right now. So I want to trust my analysis and say that the Warriors could force it to 7, bro. But then again, Steph Curry stunk it up last game, and that's what I mean, bro. Like, fuck, bro. I'm not. Never mind. Never mind. That's not what I'm gonna say. I only see one game 7, and that's the Warriors versus Kings, bro. But another series I want to ask y'all about is: do we see the Lakers beating the Kings if they played each other?
yeah, I can see that. I think
Lakers
that would
being
still
the
be a tough
Kings.
series, though.
Sorry.
You said Lakers being the Kings?
Yeah, I can see that too.
Fuck no.
Yeah, AK, and that's where I have to disagree with you, fam. The Lakers would probably handle that in 5, bro, because the reason why De'Aaron Fox, I think, is looking better than he is because that paint is wide open in Golden State right now. And I don't think that, I think Anthony Davis makes life very hard for De'Aaron Fox. That's one credit where I will give Anthony Davis. He's a good shot blocker and he makes it hard for slashers. But yeah, man, I want to see the Grizzlies beat the Lakers, bro. I really want to see that, bro. I hope Jazz healthy, bro. I really do.
I know you rooting for it because you don't want to hear me shit on y'all.
I like this Memphis Grizzlies team, bro. And I'm not a Grizzlies fan, bro. I'm a Dylan Brooks fan because he's one of the most underrated players in the league.
you're the Dylan Brooks fan.
Bro, I'm rooting for this guy, man, and he's good. He's good enough to be rooted for, but yeah, bro, it should be interesting, bro. What I That's a very yeah. I think LeBron and AD dominate the matchup versus the Kings, bro. Because the argument is that the Kings are one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league. But bro, yo, it's crazy, fam. Dude, the Kings are out shooting the Warriors, bro. Like, you know how fucked that is. Like, the Kings are actually nice at shooting, bro. Yo, Malik Monk is like a reliable shooter, bro.
I would agree.
Malik Monk is very, very reliable, very consistent. Should be interesting, man.
Devin Booker finished off with that 38 though.
Yeah, bro.
I think he was the leading scorer of the game.
He definitely was, bro. He was balling, bro.
Westbrook had a good game too though. But he was negative plus minus on the floor. Really, the whole Clippers starting roster had a negative. Kawhi Leonard was still trying to make things happen though. He was trying to make some shots.
And he was making them, bro. But that's why I had the Suns beating the Clippers, bro. Because my boy was trying to convince me that Kawhi Leonard and KD cancel each other out. And I didn't agree with him at first, but now I would have to agree with him. Kawhi's playing phenomenal. But then if you look at the Clippers' second best player, it's probably Russell Westbrook, and the Suns have Devin Booker. And I'm not going to lie, Devin Booker's 20 times better than Russ right now, as we seen with this game. Devin Booker, he's still an all-star, bro. You know, I'm not as high on Devin Booker as Cash, because Cash is the Devin Booker fan. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. No, Cash is the Devin Booker fan, though. Like, bro, you talk about this guy's the best shooting guard in the league.
No.
He's one of them for sure.
Better than Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, as according to last year, I view them on the same playing field, but Devin Booker is just, I mean, they're just as good. They're just as good as each other. But Devin Booker, you know, he has a background of his own that's comparable to Donovan Mitchell. I mean, as according to last year, Devin Booker was at least the MVP candidate, even though I know we know he wasn't going to win, but still, all that considering, he was an MVP candidate, and when he won first All NBA first selection honors, just like Devin Booker. I mean, Donovan Mitchell probably will win this year.
No, Donovan Mitchell won't make first team All NBA.
No, don't be surprised if he does. I've seen some predictions out there.
I think it has to be Curry and Luka. Like, I think it has to be.
Nah, bro. Luka didn't make the playoffs, bro. I think for some teams, I think he'll still be like an All NBA, but I don't think he'll be first team.
Doesn't matter, bro. Not only does Luka have average 3 more points than Mitchell,
Bro, but it's not about what we think. I'm telling you what I've seen from people who vote on these things, bro. It's not about what we say don't matter. It's what matters to them.
Yeah, man. You're right about that. You're right about that, bro. I'm just going off what my knowledge of the NBA is, you know. You know, but I could be wrong. You know, I ain't gonna lie. What do we think about Darius Garland's 38 though today?
Shit, it was due. It did his thing, you know. I think we definitely seen some things. Seen him do some things like in last year's playoff. So, I mean, they're just gonna continue to do games like that on down the stretch. You know, because
but does this blowout scare you? Does this blowout from the Cavs versus the Knicks scare you?
I would say from a scale meter of how concerned I am, I would give it a 7.
That's pretty high.
And a part of that is because, you know, RJ Barrett has been shooting like shit though too. You know, he hasn't been playing all that well in terms of his shooting numbers. But he like in these past 6 quarters, he's averaged 16% from the floor and 14% from 3. You know, and I've stated this in the past. RJ Barrett has to play better, you know, in these games. He can't be shooting as poorly as he has, because he's an integral part to the Knicks coming up, because he's considered a starter and and one of the major contributors to this team.
Yeah. No, I hear you, bro. I hear you, but what do you think about Jalen Brunson only scoring 20? This is a guy who's expected to be one of the elite point guards.
I mean, Cleveland Cavaliers, bro. They're one of the best perimeter defending teams in the league, bro. So,
perimeter defending. They're one of the best defending. I don't know about perimeter
no,
defending.
they are. When it comes to perimeter defending, Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the best perimeter defending
Who
teams.
do they have defending the perimeter?
Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Garrett
Bro,
Bird.
those are three guys I don't think of defensive prowess.
Hey, but I'm just going according to the numbers.
Um,
You want me to look for it and show you?
Nah, bro, I'll believe you, bro. I'll believe you. You know what I mean? They are one of the best defensive teams, but I thought that was more on the interior because of actually, now that I think about it, that does make sense because maybe they're able to defend the perimeter better, knowing that if they do beat them off the dribble, that they have those two fucking towers in Jared Allen and Evan Mobley to wait for you in the paint. So I could see that actually, because when you have those type of guys in the paint, you can try harder on the perimeter, knowing that you got two 7-foot monsters guarding your back. So I could see that, bro. I could definitely see that. But I think that's it's definitely a testament to Garland and Mitchell opposed to the other guys you mentioned. I mean, no, Mobley and Allen. I might say.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, bro. No, the Cavs are a much better team than this New York team, bro. Like I said, the Cavs should handle these guys in 5 games, bro. They should win the next 3. I don't care. At the end of the day, no, bro. The Cavs are a lot better than the Knicks. I don't care, bro. I don't care. People want to hype up New York. They hype up New York. The Cavs are much, much better, bro.
Yo, you're saying the Cavs are much, much better.
Yes, bro. 1,000%.
Much better.
Yes, bro. Yo, you guys been putting too much stock in fucking Brunson, fam. Like he had a good game 1 because he was clutch, but he only had 23. Mans were hyping him up like he had a fucking 40 piece. And this game he shot 1 for 8 from 3.
23.
Sorry?
Yeah, 27, not 23.
Yeah, 27.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a little bit better.
And bro, it like I said, bro, it's 2 games. I'm right now. I'm looking back. I'm assessing. Game by game analysis. You're gonna get some bad games in there, bro. But it's summed up from the series. You know what I mean? Like it's summed up in those crucial games. What can shift or change the trajectory of how the outcome of this series is going to look.
I feel that.
So I'm not faulting Jalen Brunson for having an average game this game, because they're not going to let him try to get 27 last game. I think it'd be foolish. I think it would be foolish if he gets, if they let him get more than what he did in the last game. Because obviously it was a big factor in how they won this game. I mean, how they won the last game. So, they're going to try to prevent him from doing the same thing, is what I'm saying. Right? And that's why they lost, because their supporting role player, they didn't come up. RJ Barrett didn't have a good game. Like 20 points is good if you can get it from somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 20 points is good if you can get more production from other players, right? Yeah. Now, Randall gave you he gave you a decent 22, but it wasn't necessarily the most efficient 22. But if you consider all those other players, like you got Mitchell on the floor who gave you 2, Grimes who gave you 4, Hart who gave you 17 last game, he gave you 5. Quickly, really, besides RJ Barrett with 14, Quickly was the only other player and he had 12. You know what I mean? And then the Cavs, they shot way better than the Knicks in that game. Like they shot 42% compared to the Knicks 24% from 3.
Yeah, the Cavs are built to shoot better.
I mean, but the Knicks can shoot too. But I get what you're saying though. They are built to shoot better. But still, 24% is still horrid though. That you're not gonna win the game if you shoot 24%.
Mm-hmm.
Team that's shooting 42%.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? But it was still somewhat of a a duke it out game, like a battle it out. Like, each team didn't necessarily have like in other areas, a more of an advantage than the other player because the Cavs were still up, by 21. I mean 29
Mm-hmm.
by that. Knicks, most they had was 8, but they still managed to get the key at least. They managed to lose by 17, but 17 is you can come back within 17. But probably a lot of that is when you shoot 24% from three, that could be that difference. What if they shot? What if they made 10%, 34%, 35%? They shot 37% from the floor.
Yeah, well, Evan Mobley was locking up Julius Randle, which he's always going to do. Julius Randle is going to have a game where he gets up, where he gives you 25 or more points. He's just not, bro. Evan Mobley's guarding him. This is the guy you're expecting to elevate his game in the playoffs, but he's not going to elevate his game, bro. He'll be lucky to get his season average against a guy like Evan Mobley.
Well, the problem isn't Julius Randle. The problem is RJ Barrett in this situation. It was the supporting group. And then Mitchell Robinson talking about, he want to provide, he wants to do more on the offensive side. He give you 2 points.
That's crazy.
So you looking at the wrong players, bro. I'm looking, the Knicks stars, as far as like top 2 players, I feel as if Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle did what they were supposed to do in that situation. Sometimes in that response, your supporting group has to come up and submit that. They have to capitalize off with the attention that the star players are attracting to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean,
Can't be fair.
so really, it's what it is from there. But I still, I still see a very competitive series. So, that's why I'm so conservative because, I feel like with these matchups, it really could be a toss-up, It really could be a toss-up.
But you
I
still,
think that the Cavs are going to be the only one tossing. Sorry, were you going to say?
Say again?
but Ash still has Knicks winning.
Yeah.
I said I had the Knicks winning yesterday.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna back out on that
All right.
because I can still see the Knicks winning. Because they won. They stole that game 1 in Cleveland. So now they're gonna go back in the Garden. That's gonna be a crazy game, bro. So I can see the Knicks definitely having some energy, maybe winning that next game. So I'm not gonna say that gonna win both games at home, but but they have a good chance to. But they're definitely gonna probably go 1-1. 1-1 in the Garden, which is why I say it's gonna go 7. But that highly depends on if the Knicks, if it does go 1-1, it's anticipated that they got to steal that home game in Cleveland when they go back on the road after those 2 games.
Hear that.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying?
No, I see what you mean.
Hey, you heard De'Aaron Fox though? He got that first clutch player award.
Did
Goofy
he?
ass award, Mickey Mouse ass award. See,
Come
that's how
on,
you know the fucking Lakers played played the whole playoff run in Disney, coming up with a Mickey Mouse ass award, clutch
bro.
player of the year.
You sound like a hater, bro.
Bro, I'm not a hater, bro, but just because I hate certain things that go on in the NBA doesn't mean I'm a hater fan. I'm allowed to hate certain things, bro. That's a bogus ass award, bro.
You know
Why is
what?
that bogus?
They should literally just replay that season.
What?
What the fuck? I agree.
What you talking about, man?
That one didn't count. Half the teams weren't playing, so they have to replay it.
Which I don't understand.
Or how the teams couldn't play because of COVID. So, like the Warriors and all those other teams.
You talking about the bubble year?
Yes.
Bro, we ain't talking about we talking about the playoffs now, bro. We talking about what's going on now. Why are we talking about the bubble year, bro? That year is irrelevant right now.
Well, because you mentioned the bubble year.
No, bro. We weren't talking about the bubble year. I'm talking about De'Aaron Fox. I said he won clutch. He won the
Oh,
first
but
clutch
Josh
player.
mentioned the bubble year.
Josh be talking nonsense though.
Yo, hey, yo, watch your mouth.
Because he said it's a bogus award. I beg to differ.
Yeah, bro. I'm just saying how the clutch player to use a goofy ass award, bro. It doesn't belong in the same announcements as DPOY. Talking about most improved player, rookie of the year,
I beg to differ, bro. I mean,
clutch player of the year. What the fuck is that, bro? And first off,
because
that's a
first off, all right,
fraudulent
well,
ass award, bro. Because
hold on, because let me read off the intangibles on why De'Aaron Fox won Clutch Player of the Year. He was first in clutch points this season. He was 52.9% field goal percentage in the clutch. He's first in fourth quarter buckets, and he has the most clutch points, 194 since 2018 LeBron James. So come on, bro. Like,
and what categorizes as clutch points?
I mean, hey, fourth quarter buckets, which is your average in the fourth quarter, and then it varies. It could be like 5 minutes, it could be 2 minutes, it could be how
No, it
many.
doesn't vary, bro. It can't vary.
I mean, bro. I mean, that's clutch though, isn't it? If a player can see fourth quarter points in all. First off, bro, let's just say this: he's first in fourth quarter buckets. That in itself is a main contributing factor to fourth quarter. So I don't think I need to explain that any further, bro. He's first in fourth quarter buckets for the season. He has
Yeah,
the
okay,
most.
well that just means that they're close games, bro. Because if Kevin Durant's a guy that's getting blowouts and you just bench him for the entirety of the fourth quarter because your team's up by 20, then obviously you can't score more than
Yeah,
a
but he
guy
played
who's
more games
battling
than Kevin
fourth quarter
Durant, bro.
because they're not blowing the
He
team
played more
out.
games. He played more games than Kevin Durant. So regardless of what you said, he played more games.
Okay, okay, well, let's talk
And
about
there
Tatum then.
too,
Let's talk about
and
Tatum.
there
If
too.
the Celtics are up by 20 going into the fourth quarter, then Tatum's not going to get as many minutes in the fourth quarter as De'Aaron Fox, who is battling every close game.
But at the end of the day, bro, the Kings are their second seed because of it.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
that's all. They're the third seed.
in the
It's
playoffs
all
because
fine and dandy, bro.
what
But
he did, regardless of what you say, because you're trying to create a scenario on why he won it. But at the end of the day, it's what he did that put the Kings in that position to be in the position that they are today. And he's doing that on display against the Warriors, and you're clearly seeing. And come on, bro. He dropped 38 first game. First game against the Warriors, bro.
bro,
Like,
De'Aaron Fox is not more clutch than Kyrie
tomorrow.
Irving.
Like he's having good games, bro. I don't see how you can say it's bogus, especially with numbers like that. Like those are like I think those are good numbers. I think that's good to have
No,
on your
De'Aaron
record.
Fox had a great season, but all I'm saying is the award's bogus. Like there should not be an award like that, bro. Like
But that's what I'm saying. I attest to that. Like,
okay, that's fine, bro. I mean that's fine.
that's where we differ. I disagree. But why would you say that? Because I think those are important things, especially if you're evaluating talent.
I just think that like clutch is a very subjective thing, bro. Like, yeah, okay, there might be measurements according to the
Fourth quarter
NBA.
buckets is subjective. I think that's pretty straightforward. Fourth quarter buckets.
It's actually the most non-straightforward
In the
award.
fourth quarter,
Rookie
I
of the
think that's
year.
very
Who is the
subjective.
best rookie? Like all these other awards, you know what they are by the title. Rookie of the year. Who is the best rookie? Defensive player of the year. Who is the best defensive player? MVP. Who is the most valuable? Like these are awards that are pretty obvious what the award is. Clutch player of the year. Like what is that? Fourth quarter points. Yeah, but like I said, what if a guy's just getting more fourth quarter minutes because he has to win the game? Like it's very like all these other awards, you know
So you
exactly
think,
where you're
but
getting.
Mark,
Clutch player of the year is
hold on.
weird. It's weird,
But
bro. It's too weird.
you think anybody can just score at will just because they're in the fourth quarter? You think just because they're playing in the fourth quarter they can just score whenever they want to? That's not how it works, bro.
I
At the
think
end
I
of the
could
day,
name 10 people more clutch than De'Aaron Fox.
bro. Are you watching the games in which he's performing? Did you not see the games in which he was like actually like killing it, bro? Like
It
come
doesn't
on,
matter,
bro.
bro. Yo, this is the first year in the playoffs. What the fuck's so clutch about that?
Oh my
That doesn't
God.
sound that clutch to me.
Now, see, that's when you cop the plea when you say, "Oh, it doesn't matter." That's when you like you've given up and you're just trying to beat up on dude.
Bro, but how is he so clutch if this is the only time he's been in the
Bro,
playoffs? What makes him so
the
clutch?
stats say what it is, bro. Like you're arguing the numbers, and I'm giving you what it said. You're just trying to define.
The only thing you're giving me is that he leads the league in fourth quarter points, and I'm telling you that there could be many reasons for that. Just because he leads the league in fourth quarter points, I don't think
You
he's the
said,
best
all right,
fourth quarter scorer.
what does that prove? Like, what does that prove when you say there's many reasons for that?
It
But at the
doesn't
end of
prove
the day,
anything. It just proves no. What it proves is that the award is bogus. That's the only thing I'm getting at. What you're getting mixed up, Cash, is that I'm not trying to
I'm
slander
asking
De'Aaron
you.
Fox.
I'm asking
I
you how
never
it's
wanted to
voted.
slander De'Aaron Fox because I think he had a great season. What I'm telling you, bro, is that the award is a dumb idea, bro. It's not a good award. I just don't like it. It's weird. I think Will would agree with me. Actually, I actually think Will would agree with me. Because Will's more old school, bro. Like it's bogus as hell, bro. Like it's Mickey Mouse, bro. Like all these other awards, they're very like you know what they're talking about, bro. Like there's a reason why this is a new award, bro. It's because these new generation fucking like talking heads, these new generation hosts, like like looking at advanced analytics, and they're using advanced analytics to see who's clutch. But is De'Aaron Fox more clutch than Kyrie Irving? No, he's not. Is he more clutch than Damian Lillard? No, he's not. Fuck it, bro. LeBron James is probably more clutch than De'Aaron Fox right now. Like, let's be honest, bro. It's his first time in the playoffs, and like the problem I have, Cash,
But
is
isn't
anyone. Here's my
haven't we
problem, fam.
stated
Let me just
that?
tell you my problem.
But hold on. Haven't we stated that these are regular season awards? I give you regular season numbers. Those aren't like like those are regular season numbers, bro.
Yes, thank you. No, you actually, Cash. Actually, thank you for saying that, fam. Because you said that, I'm able to articulate the idea I'm exactly thinking about. Why is clutch player a regular season award? Isn't playoffs when we find out who's clutch?
I mean, there's other awards to
No,
contribute.
but fam.
I mean, hold on.
Playoffs is when we find out who's clutch, bro. Why is an attribute that's associated with the NBA playoffs? When we think of who's clutch, we think of the playoffs. Why is an attribute associated with the
You
playoffs
can't be
a
clutch in
regular
the
season
regular
award? That
season
makes no
now?
fucking sense.
So there's no such thing as being clutch in the regular season. That sounds like nonsense, bro. Last time I checked, there's still 82 games. You can be clutch.
No, but when we think of clutch, we think of playoffs. True or false?
No,
When we think of clutch, we think of play.
no,
Yo,
you
true or
can
false,
think-
fam?
you
When we
can
think of
think
clutch,
of
we think of
both,
playoffs.
bro.
True or false?
That's false. That's false.
No, you know that's
If you're
true, bro.
speaking, just because, bro, that's nonsensical thinking. Just because
It's
you
not
think
nonsense.
of clutch and you only think of playoffs, that's nonsense. Because you could also be clutch in regular season.
No, but you know
That's
I'm
not
right though,
rational,
bro.
You can be clutch in regular season. Can you not?
Yes, you can, but when you think of
Okay,
clutch,
then.
what do you associate it with?
then.
Playoffs or
Okay,
regular
then.
season?
My point. You can be clutch in regular season.
Bro,
So
but like that's
why we
stupid
had
though, bro.
a regular season, a clutch player award.
But when we think of the clutch, we think of playoffs, bro. Playoffs is the clutch. Bro, the definition of clutch is do or
So
die. That's literally what the playoffs is all about, bro.
You got Harden clutch then?
Yes, because he has the playoff game winner. That's stupid. That's a stupid question. He has the playoff game winner. That automatically makes him clutch. Darren Fox has only been in the playoffs once. Harden has a playoff game winner, fam.
Playoff clutch award.
He has a playoff game winner, bro. That's all you need to know, bro.
That's why you don't look. That's why you don't like the award because you know James Harden never gonna get it.
But he has a playoff game winner that makes him clutch. Fam, do you know how hard it is to get a game winner in the playoffs? De'Aaron Fox is a clutch player of the year. This is his only second game in the playoffs. James Harden has a legit playoff game winner, and it's actually one of the best playoff game winners of all time, fam, because of
You
how
know
he
how
did
we
it.
evaluate clutchness in the playoffs? It's with championships. It's with
What?
finals
No, it's
MVP.
not, bro.
Yes, it is, bro.
No, it's not, bro. It's moments,
Oh
bro.
my
It's about
god.
Kawhi Leonard's shot. It's about James Harden's
Okay.
game winner. It's about Steph
Right,
Curry's
and then
shot when he shot it from half court against OKC.
What does that contribute to? What does that turn into? All that
Playoff
stuff. Right?
success. Playoff success.
What did it lead to at the end of the day?
Playoff
Not just
success, bro.
right? What is playoff success? What is playoff success? When
Bro,
you
you're
win
trying to bash James Harden, bro, because I'm
when you win
making
the
a very good
championship, right?
argument that
That
you
is
can't
playoff success,
refute.
isn't it? It is not a successful season if you lose in the playoffs, but it's a successful playoffs if you win the championship, correct?
Bro, my argument is irrefutable, Cash. My argument is that when we think of clutch, we associate it with the playoffs. Therefore, the Clutch Player of the Year award should not be an award for the regular season, bro, because playoffs are clutch. That's what it's all about, bro.
Bro, you're talking nonsense, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
But we've been running this for 140 though. Now I'm gonna head out. Call this one tonight.
All right.
But this was a good one though. Gonna tap into
Yeah,
the
heard
ones
enough of a bullshit for.
Bro,
Come on,
what?
bro.
Bro, how are you going to say, how this is going to be the first time you talk in the last like 30 minutes, fam? And that's
Right?
what
Oh, bro.
that was so shit.
Regardless.
You know, I'll be coming on here with the best takes. What you mean, man?
Yeah. I just need next time that Hawk hops on too, that's when.
Yeah, I'm about to ask this guy Hawk about that Clutch Player of the Year, bro, because ain't no way, bro.
You know, I despise what you think. Regardless, bro, it's there.
Yeah, it's there, but it doesn't deserve to be there, bro. That's the reason why it's a new award.
I mean, it's a new award, but it's there. It's the Larry Bird Award. I mean, not Larry Bird, it's the Jerry West Award. Just like how there's going to be a midseason tournament, that's going to be a part of it too. So all this new
Is there going to be a midseason tournament?
Yeah, there is.
And what is that? Like, what's the purpose of that?
There's just going to be a championship in the middle of the season.
No, there's not, bro. No way, bro.
Yeah, there is. It's going to be a single game elimination tournament.
But like, what's the incentive like to do well in that?
I mean, well, for one, it's a championship. For two, players get paid for each game. I think it's $500,000 for each game. And secondly, it's a single game elimination tournament, so it gives a different sense of competition in the league, which I like. Like a single game
that sounds
elimination
bogus.
tournament with the best teams, because you can have like 8 teams, and then you can have a little tournament with the best teams in from each conference. You can see how good they would fall in a single game elimination tournament compared to a series. I feel like we get two different looks.
Yeah, bro. I really hope that doesn't happen, bro.
I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, if you've been keeping up with it, it's gonna happen. It's already in the CBA deal. I talked about it last year, like last year, or early this year on the platform. So you little late to the curb there, buddy.
Hey, man.
So I think you freezing up on it a bit, bro. I think when it actually comes around, it's actually going to be good for basketball. Like, I think you trying to shit on it before it even happens.
I mean, I hope so, bro, because the play-in tournament, I think, was the best thing they did in the NBA, like, ever, bro.
Exactly. So if the play-in tournament, which is kind of like it's not low stakes, but you talking about low teams that's competing for a playoff spot compared to another situation when you talk about a tournament with the best teams competing to be the best. You gotta understand, like, it's two different playoff scenarios. One is a single game elimination tournament, and another one is a battle out of 7 games. So we get a taste of each one to kind of see, which team can come out the best in a run, as opposed to a team just being plainly the best in a different scenario. either having better players or just a better team in general. But in a single game elimination matchup, like, bro, come on, bro. That's like March Madness type stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm just afraid that it's going to take away. It's going to take away from the importance of the real NBA playoffs and the value that a championship holds. Like, I don't want to be like debating you, and like I don't want like someone to bring up mid-season tournament. Like I'm gonna cringe every time if someone uses that like as an argument to like boost a player. Like if we're talking about like, bro, imagine if fucking the Nuggets win the mid-season tournament and then this guy AK's like fucking like repeating that over and over again, bro. Like I would feel my blood like boiling my guts from the inside out, bro. If this guy's using a mid-season tournament to boost up a fucking player status.
Jokic should be mid-season tournament MVP.
You know what I mean, fam? Like
Finals MVP.
bogus, bro.
Here comes the glazing. Come on, AK.
Bro, that's just a fact. I ain't glazing.
Yeah, bro.
The only glazing people are you two. Bro, they'll be on bronze on Harden's dick more than like their wives and Harden's strippers, bro.
Bro, you be on Jokic's sack more than any other person I've seen, bro.
That's what the Harden strippers.
You won't even acknowledge the flaws in his game. You tried to convince Jokic is a better defensive player than Embiid.
I mean,
like I could say that's more homage than what I've given on any other player, because that's emphatically false to say that he's a better defender, bro.
Yeah, bro. That actually might have been the craziest thing I've ever witnessed on CashSports, bro. Artem trying to argue that Jokic was a
Like,
better defender than Giannis and Embiid.
Like you have little evidence to state that, bro. You were just literally just supporting your favorite player.
That was insane, bro. That was madness.
But it's a good one.
Yeah, man. I was telling this guy AK to watch every Nuggets Timberwolves game with a very close eye, because this is the last time he's gonna see winning playoff basketball from the Nuggets in the next year, bro.
that's funny.
It's not a joke.
It is.
It's not a joke, bro. Fam,
Alright, so you
I don't know. Cash is being generous, saying that the Suns are
Alright.
winning 7, bro. It might be 5.
bro, in what universe is Suns or Clippers Nuggets?
Not the Clippers, bro. Yo, the Suns are gonna beat the Clippers too, bro. No one's saying or Clippers.
They are.
What?
Yeah. Suns. Bro, Suns might not even win Clippers, so I know what you're saying.
Suns are gonna beat the Clippers.
No, they gonna beat the Clippers, bro. You one game is not enough, bro. You still have to predict the series. Like, bro, they just won.
By a convincing margin too.
Legion yet.
Bro, okay. Like, what are you trying to say, bro? Yo, AK, bro. Stop trying to divert the conversation. Suns versus Nuggets. Talk to me.
Suns versus Nuggets.
Talk to me.
All I need to say is that Jokic will bitch KG.
No, bro. It'll be Aiden on Jokic.
Nah. He'll bitch Aiden too. Aiden is fucking shit right now. Aiden is probably the worst center in the league.
What? He's a top 3 center, bro. Bro, after the last 2 games where he's a top 3 center, he's over Bam, bro. He's over Bam now. Bro, Bam Adebayo is starting to look fraudulent. Aiden's mid-range is actually wet.
All right, then you got those. No, you put Aaron Gordon on Devin Booker, and it's done for Booker.
Okay, so who's guarding Kevin Durant? I thought Aaron Gordon would be
No,
guarding
he's
Kevin
not, bro.
Durant.
Don't lie to yourself like that. Aaron Gordon's not locking up them. But come on, bro,
Yeah,
get
fuck
out here
no,
with
bro.
that.
Tripping.
Yeah, get out of here with that blasphemy, bro. You know he's
That is
not.
blasphemy, bro. Bro, since when the fuck is Aaron Gordon like some fucking all-time defensive player? He's not guarding up Devin Booker.
Gordon is a great defender.
Devin Booker's shooting over that.
Mm.
Like the Nuggets aren't even as great as the defending team that you're trying to push, bro.
Yeah, Clippers are a much better defending team. Clippers have Kawhi, bro. The Nuggets don't have fucking Kawhi.
Okay. Then if we're talking about the Clippers, no, we're talking about Nuggets against Clippers or Suns.
No, Nuggets against Suns, bro.
So, guys, like I said, not all the shots, but like Aaron Gordon on Booker will cause quite some problems. He's for those shots. Then we got, yeah, CP3 ain't one do shit. It's just KD that might be a problem. But Jokic on KD, well, I mean he won't be on KD, but Jamal Murray on KD there. Or MPJ actually. MPJ is underrated defender.
Yeah, sure. So, well, what are your series prediction, bro? Who and what games?
Nuggets in 6, 7. Yep.
Okay, and well, I need to know right now.
What?
I need to know right now. If the Nuggets lose in 5 or 4, what consequences are you gonna have here? Like, who's gonna like if the Nuggets lose in 5 or 4, you need to stop with the bullshit that Jokic is the
It's gonna
best
be
player in the
Jamal
world.
Murray's fault.
Yeah, yeah, but what about Jokic, bro? Like, how can he be the best player losing in 4 or 5?
Like Jokic would have done everything he could. It's about the rest of the
No,
team.
we'll see about
Match
that,
up
bro. We'll
play.
see about that, bro. I don't want to see. I don't want to see Jokic. Like any game Jokic puts below 25 points is a bad game.
Not if he has a triple double.
Yes, if he has a triple double, bro.
Not if he has triple double and they win.
Okay, sure, but yo, Jokic is supposed to be the best scorer on that team too. Jokic, like me and Cash both said, the way Nuggets go far is if he becomes more of a scorer and less of a playmaker, bro. If we don't see Jokic rise up to the challenge and become more of a scorer, then there are going to be some repercussions, bro.
Mm.
Jokic needs to at least average 27, bro. If he averages anything less than 27, he's going down in my ratings, man. He has to, bro. Because, fam, if Jokic is not averaging 27, like, you're going to need Murray to average at least 25. And you're going to need Michael
Mm.
Porter Jr. to at least average 20. And then you need Aaron Gordon to at least average 20. See, the thing about Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, both those guys are going to average 27 plus. That's the thing.
All right. Then
Because Jamal Murray, like, you're going to ask Jamal Murray to average 27 plus?
yeah.
It's like asking Tyrese Maxey to average 27 plus, bro. Like, he can, like, Tyrese Maxey, he's meant to be a third option, bro.
I don't see you putting shit like that on Embiid, who first game had 20 points and second game had
Bro,
26 points.
bro. Embiid.
Whose only job is to produce points. and defend.
No, if Embiid loses to the fucking Celtics in 5 games, yes, bro, I'll demote Embiid too. But that's not gonna happen. Matter of fact, Will thinks that the Sixers are gonna sweep them Celtics.
Mm. Does he?
Yeah, well,
Well, we shall see. Yeah, where's this guy? Cash? Bro, just vanished.
yeah, bro. I'm probably ended the stream. Yeah, fam. Yo, I'm happy. I'm happy to fucking.
What?
I'm happy the Suns won today, bro.
Are you?
Yeah, bro.
Probably not your boy who bet on Clippers, right?
No. He's fine too. He bet plus 17 for the Clippers, and they lost by 12.
Mm.
So he's chilling.
Um,
They used to diss me, but I'm counting up my profit. Hey, young guy, honey, you know that I got it by my squad. I'm
but
sipping
fam,
Hennessy. I feel like I'm chilling in my
Y'all was just quiet.
no.
Nah, bro, we just finished our combo like a minute ago. We was just talking about the Suns versus Nuggets, bro. This guy AK thinks that the Nuggets going in 6, bro. But fam, like it's not going 6, bro. Like the Suns are gonna beat in 5, and yeah, they're gonna beat them in 5, bro. And the game that the Nuggets are gonna win is gonna be by fluke. It's gonna be like off some incredible like Jamal Murray step back, bro.
Hmm.
Then Jamal Murray's gonna have to go. Jamal Murray when the day Jamal Murray goes for 35 is when the Nuggets will get that one win versus Suns. But fam, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like Cash, what I was saying was that you would agree with me is that if Jokic doesn't average 27 plus in the series, bro, like the man has to be demoted by AK first of all people, bro. Because if Jokic doesn't average 27 plus, you're asking Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. to both give you 25 plus on a consistent basis, like to average 25 plus. You're asking both those guys to do that, bro. Because Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, they're going to give you 28. They're going to average 28 plus in both series. Matter of fact, Kevin Durant should be averaging 32 plus, but he's not because he's letting guys like Torrey Craig score the ball. So yeah, fam, it's gonna be tough for your chicken nuggets.
Well, and they can take care of.
I don't want to see Jokic as a playmaker, bro. I want to see him primarily as a scorer, bro. You're asking
You
Jamal
want to
Murray.
see him as the shot creator, and that's what he is.
You're asking Jamal Murray to be your best scorer, bro. Like Jamal Murray's on like Tyrese Maxey, like he's on the Tyrese Maxey caliber, fam. Like he's not like
Bro,
no, bro.
Jokic is one of the greatest passers of all time, and you're asking him not to pass?
He needs to be a scorer, bro.
He is a scorer.
This guy's not Magic fucking Johnson, bro.
Pretty much
And no,
is.
he's not one of the best passers of all time. That's a myth,
Yes,
bro.
he is.
Bro, he gets hyped
No,
because he's a center
no,
making passes.
even
He's not one of the
even
best of all
yeah,
time. That's retarded.
Cash agreed with me that he's one of the greatest passers of all time. So
Of all time?
yeah,
No, he's not.
Well, no. Hold on.
yeah, he is.
Well, because you're not adding context to that. Because I definitely said I gave you my top 5, and he wasn't in my top 5. But I said he could be top 10. I didn't say he was a top 5 greatest passer though.
No, what top 10?
But that's like slim. That's like he's like maybe creeping. He's probably like in the middle of that bottom 10.
Oh yeah,
Especially
1000%, bro. And he's not top 10 right now. Not a chance.
Yes, he is.
All time?
Yes.
Bro, I can name 10 people off the top of my head that are better passers. Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Steve Nash. That's 5 right there. Russell Westbrook's still a better passer than Jokic. James Harden.
Well,
Did I mention Chris
nah.
Paul?
Yes.
Yeah, but Chris
LeBron
Paul,
James, my fault. LeBron James is definitely in there.
Okay, it's not.
Yes, he is, bro. LeBron
Yeah,
James is a better passer
LeBron
all
James
time than
is up there,
Jokic,
bro.
bro.
Don't try to front, bro. LeBron James is
1,000%.
the
So that's
all-time
8.
assist leader.
That's 8 right there. And then there's a lot of
Yeah, but
guys
the
that
last
are arguably better passers. Like Larry Bird was a very underrated passer, bro. Although I won't put Larry Bird over Jokic.
Jokic is better than the last 4 you
No, he's
mentioned.
not,
So
bro.
yes.
How, bro? He's not better than Russ. He's not better than Harden. Stop it. Just stop it.
Yeah, he's more efficient with them.
No, I'm forgetting people, bro.
That's why he's got one of the best plus minuses.
Stop it.
And yeah, by the end, he's gonna have the most triple doubles of all time too.
I think that's a stretch, bro. Because Russell Westbrook is still can have that record, bro. Like he's had a lot of games to the point where he can still have that record. I wouldn't go as far as to say he'll have the triple double record.
Mm,
Nah, fuck it, bro. Yo, Larry's a better passer than Jokic too, bro. Okay. Larry was a very underrated passer. He's better than Jokic, bro. Because Larry got it done, bro. Larry got 3 championships, 3 Finals MVPs. And then, like, you could put any other point guard. You could put Isaiah Thomas in there. Yeah, bro. You know, like, yo, Jokic is just outside the top 10 right now, but like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
mm.
nah, fuck it, bro. Yo, Luka's a better passer than Jokic. Even
What,
Luka's in there. Yes, he is, bro. Stop it. Yes, he
bro?
is.
Now calm yourself down now.
Bro, how's that crazy, bro? Luka averages more assists.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does, bro.
Bro, Jokic is top 3 in assists right now. After Harden and Tyrese. Bro, Tyrese is better than Harden in assists though. Currently.
All time.
No, currently. Right now, top 3 playmakers is Jokic, Tyrese, and Trey.
What type of list is that, bro? The top 3 playmakers are Harden, Luka, and then Jokic, bro. Jokic is a top 3 right now. I'll give you that, bro. You know, I actually give credit, bro. But like, for you to put a guy like Trey Young in there, fam, Trey Young's a capable passer, fam, but he can't be like he can't be up there, bro. Not after this season, bro. Trey Young slipped this season.
Nah, bro, you're tripping. Trey Young would have double-digit assists, bro.
No cap.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. He's known, but he hasn't had any. He hasn't had an assist average less than 9 since his rookie year.
See?
And Jokic averages more assists than Luka too.
Does he?
It's not. Yeah, he does. That's the list. It's Harden with 10.7, Young with 10.2, and then Jokic with 9.8. Luka averages 8 assists.
Well, that's because he's asked to score, bro.
Bro,
You gotta remember, because
argue.
Jokic at some point in the season he averaged a triple double until he didn't.
Yo, no. Trey Young is definitely top 5. I'm tripping. I'll be honest. Trey Young is
Jokic was
definitely top.
Jokic is 0.2 assists away from averaging a triple double.
Yeah, he was. It's too late now, though. Season's over.
Yeah, it's too late now. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
It's fine. He's going to get next season.
Nah, bro.
Jokic should not be after getting a triple, bro. He should be after getting a scoring higher, bro. You should try and be top 10 in scoring.
I mean,
See, because even Magic, bro,
he's top
like
20 in scoring.
Magic never won a scoring title, but what makes Magic great is he knew when he had to score, bro. He knew that, like, see, that's my biggest concern with Jokic. Magic knew when he needed to score and when to get others involved. I'm worried that Jokic won't know when he needs to score. There in basketball, there is something called being selfless to a fault. And what that means is you trust your teammates to a fault. And that's what Kevin Durant was in game one. Kevin Durant played great basketball. He had 11 assists in game one. But at the end of the game, I'm not going to lie, Kevin Durant should have demanded the ball. And, that's why, a lot of people loved Kobe Bryant, bro. Because Kobe Bryant was the assassin, bro. Not only is Jokic not an assassin, but damn, this guy might not even have a gun.
Bro, and Kobe is an assassin that can't kill.
Yo,
With the
Kobe
most
could kill,
missed shots
bro.
in NBA history.
Kobe could kill.
Not with the most shots in NBA history. And before Cash says whatever he always says to this argument, it's still a fact. And he leads that by a lot.
Nah, LeBron will pass him soon enough.
All right, bro. You're being disrespectful. What, you're trying to say Jokic is a better playoff player than Kobe?
More efficient.
Bro, to say that is a joke, bro. Honestly,
Is
say that is a joke.
Is it that well to say,
Bro,
though?
because when you say something like that, that shows that you didn't watch Kobe. When you say statements like that, it's not even. If you talk about playoff Kobe compared to playoff Jokic, you would say, "What's playoff Jokic?" That's a joke of a statement to compare what Kobe has done in the playoff compared to what Jokic has done so far.
Jokic has a losing record in the playoffs still. Although, I think after this postseason, he'll probably have a winning record, to be honest. Or just about it.
And let me be fair, though, too. That efficiency that you talk about in the playoffs with Jokic, it's not the same as in the regular season as it is in the playoffs. Just to be clear.
And this guy Jokic, he has breast, bro. That's another thing you don't factor in the occasion, fam. Like, this guy has too much chest fat, bro. Like, this is a guy who can barely dunk the basketball at 7 foot tall. Jokic has more fat on his neck than Giannis does in his entire body.
Yeah, which is only a fraction of fat that
Bro,
Harden has.
Giannis has muscles popping out of him, bro.
Okay, but I said it's a friend of what.
But why do you have to
that
repeat yourself, bro? We're not talking about James Harden, bro. We're comparing two of the big men in the NBA.
No, I'm just showing how biased you are because Harden is fat as fuck and you ain't saying shit about that.
Fam, there's photos where you could see Jokic's earwax sticking out of his ear, fam. Like in an NBA game, bro. Like, do you not have enough hygiene, to fucking, wash your earlobes before the fucking game starts?
Okay, and how does that affect his playing?
Fam, I'm just saying, bro. Like, this is a guy that can't even clean his own earwax. You're expecting him to be Kevin Durant and Devin Booker? It's preposterous. At the end of the day, Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. See, the reason why the Suns Clippers series is so important because the thumbnail is Kawhi Leonard versus Kevin Durant. These are two household names, bro. These aren't no average all-stars, not even average superstars. These are two finals MVPs. Both of them have two finals MVPs, two of the bitches. So 4 in total. 2 championships, 4 in total. Like, it's crazy series, bro. Like, when you see the thumbnail, Kevin Durant versus Nikola Jokic, like NBA fans laugh at that, bro. Like they look at Jokic's goofy ass and they say like, yeah, sure he's double MVP, but like he's playing against Kevin Durant, and this is Kevin Durant. There are levels to this, bro. Jokic is a superstar, yes. Is he a top 5 player right now? Yes, I have him number 5 on my list. Is he better than Kevin Durant? Absolutely not, bro. This is Kevin Durant we're talking about. Jokic won't be able to guard Kevin Durant because if he does try and guard Kevin Durant seriously, he'll get broken, bro. Kevin Durant's going to average 37 in that series. Kevin Durant has a guy like Kawhi guarding him right now, and Kevin Durant's still giving Kawhi the work. What do you think fucking, like, what you think Kevin Durant's not going to average 37 plus against the Nuggets?
Mm,
Nah, bro. Aaron Gordon clamping him up.
It's crazy. Yo, AK fam, like if you say like to me right now, yo, the Suns are gonna beat the Nuggets, and then like try and convince me that like it won't be Jokic's fault, I'll say okay, at least you're like a reasonable NBA fan. I would give you a lot of respect and a lot of credit when it comes to basketball IQ and basketball knowledge, because I'll say, look, bro, like this guy, like he's making a rational decision, bro. Like you're saying that the Nuggets are beating the Suns. The entire world will fucking like
But Will
scream.
will agree with that though.
Yeah, yeah, but Will's a whole other story, fam.
He will agree with that.
I don't think
He
Will
would,
believes
he
it, bro.
would, he would,
Will's
he
just a
would,
Kevin Durant hater, bro. Bro, Will just likes big players, bro. He doesn't like guys like Kevin Durant that pull up for jump shots, bro. He likes people that like score in the paint, bro. He's just weird, bro. He has a fetish for paint scoring. He has a fetish for tall, big, black men scoring in the paint, even though Jokic is white.
okay, but the point still stands.
The only thing that stands for him is Jokic when he's trying to guard a mobile defender, fam, because he should be running him, but he's standing still.
No, he stands in the
That was such a shit.
bro. He's guarding the post.
Fam, the only post he's guarding, fam, is the post that's outside, fam, connected to the street lamp. Because I'm telling you, fam, this guy's not guarding anybody.
Mm,
DeAndre Ayton bitched Jokic once. My money is he'll do it
2 years
again.
ago?
Fam, the Suns bitched Jokic without Kevin Durant. Now they have Kevin Durant. What makes you think things are going to be different?
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, bro. But
Yeah, a lot has changed over the past 2 years.
You know what hasn't changed though?
What?
The Nuggets winning anything?
uh,
They didn't win anything in those 2 years.
All right, neither did the Suns.
They went to a finals though.
Okay, they didn't win it, so it doesn't matter.
But they have an appearance. Nuggets don't.
Okay, they can have their appearance. Doesn't matter if you don't take it all the way.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. But the difference is Nuggets had the MVP and they didn't go to a final.
Mm. Well,
That's what I'm saying. You lucky your guy he wasn't gonna win MVP this year. But that still doesn't change the narrative that he still should go to a finals this year.
he
Like
can
this is
still get
like,
it.
no, of course. But but remember, this is the year he has to. There's still a lot of pressure with the Nuggets, bro. Trust me, I am looking very closely because I know you guys are gonna win that series. So I'm not really worried about the Timberwolves. But from next round forward, that's when it's starting. It's gonna start to get a lot more interesting.
yeah, bro, I'm gonna be. Yeah, I haven't. I've seen like 3 Nuggets games this season, bro. I haven't seen too many Nuggets games, but I'm gonna be watching this Suns Nuggets series like a hawk. I'm gonna be watching Jokic's every move, and it's gonna really tell me like what he's built up, fam. Because there's no more excuses, bro. The last like 2 years, bro, Jokic was still considered a young player, bro. Jokic is not a young player anymore. He's a veteran in this league. At this point, like it feels like yesterday when Jokic was considered a young and up and coming player, bro. Like I remember when Jokic was in his first All-Star game, and then like threw the ball on LeBron James when LeBron James was out of bounds, and that's when like he got the nickname Joker, bro, because like he was like funny and shit because like he was doing that in an All-Star game. Like it felt like yesterday, bro, but like now he's a veteran in the league now, bro. Expectations are high, bro. Jokic actually has one of the most pressure out of anybody this playoffs.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does, bro.
Harden
He's
does.
up there. No, he's for sure. He's top 5 for sure, bro.
Oh,
Right now.
1000%, bro. Not even close.
Yeah, but he's up there with Embiid and Harden.
I mean, I would
mean,
agree.
yeah, I would agree. I would
But
agree
that's
too.
you trying to shift the narrative. You trying to shift it onto other players. We talking about Jokic.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that he's not above those two guys.
The player with the most pressure, like a couple days ago, was De'Aaron Fox, but the pressure's off him now since he like kind of showed like
Person is telling off. We got to win the series, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but like it's less off him compared to like other like it was really high now, but like yeah, there's still pressure obviously, but I'm just saying the pressure diminished a little bit, bro. Like who would I say has the most pressure? Yeah, bro, probably Jokic, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Jokic might have the most out of anybody. This is the guy who went back to back MVPs now. You know, I'm not hating on Jokic by saying he has the most pressure this playoffs, bro. It's the guy with back to back MVPs. It's a different standard, bro.
Mhm.
I'm a dead this though. I'm pretty tired.
All right, bro. It was a fun one.
No, it was. I gave it some more time though. I'll holler at you guys later.
For sure. I'll let you know.
Right, man. Cash Sports. You already know. Like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. All right. Bell that notification button. Hope you guys have a good night. This is Cash Media. Peace.